Alright. Yeah, I think it's working. I don't know yet. Is it? Is it? Oh, man. Adjust everything. Mr. Wyatt got a hold of the microphone. Look at this. Look at this. Would you look at that? It's almost 50% filled. So it shows I have been doing something. Yes, I know. I've been doing something and it's scaring people that I ain't doing it more. I don't know. Reason why I probably ain't doing it more is because, you know, over the weekend it's been really hectic. You know, and during the week it's been really busy. Been helping the wife out doing trainings, trying to earn some more money for the fire department. We are volunteer, we're not paid. Hey Michael, what's up? I don't know what this whole thing is doing. I really don't. It's kind of awkward to me. It's like, there we go. Got it. New chat came up. So anyhow, I mean, I've been like, oh my god. So let's just start at Saturday. Let's start at Saturday. Saturday? Oh, it was like in like near 70s maybe today. I don't know. But Saturday, we got a little bit of rain, and then yeah, I know I did. It was awkward for me too, but I couldn't sleep, so I felt like streaming. But Saturday we got a little bit of rain, then we got a little bit of hail, and then we got more rain. Awesome! What's up, B? After we got a little bit more rain, you know what? We got this other thing called rain, and then rain, and then rain, and then the whole town ended up getting flooded. Now, I drive a Ram pickup, just a 1500, but I drive my Ram pickup, and I was down at the one corner here in town, and for some odd reason my Ram pickup, oh hey farmer, what's going on? Now all I need is everybody to start hitting a like button and having all their friends come in. But I was down at this town, down in town whatever, at this one crossroad, and the water from the stream, notice I say stream because the stream is usually like 3-4 feet below the road. The water from this stream is up over like my steps on the truck. Yeah. Well, downtown area by the gas station and all that, I mean, ends up 2 feet underwater, 1.5 foot underwater at the intersection. We have manhole covers coming off and like floating down the water because it's like so bad of rain. This guy comes up to me and he's like, yo. I'm like, what? I'm trying to do a job here. What? He's like, yeah. There's a manhole cover that's like missing. I don't know where it went. I think it's on the bank. I think I saw it on the bank next to like down the road. And I drove my vehicle into this manhole. Okay, thanks. I'll like relay the information, you know. Yeah, I heard about it down in Texas. But he's like, yeah, what are you going to do about my vehicle? And I said, tell you to keep moving? I don't know. What do you want me to say? He's like, well, do I turn it into the insurance company? Sure, why not? What do you want me to say, dude? I'm not your insurance company, and the only thing that I do is provide safety on the streets. So, come on now. I try to keep everybody safe. I'm trying to keep vehicles flowing, and I'm working with very few people. I think I'm third in charge when it comes to the fireplace. I'm like, there's nothing I can technically do. I need you to keep moving. And he's like starting to get a little bit upset, and then he just like zooms off, and as he zooms off, I hear this like lovely splash as he tries to race off. That lovely splash is him splashing into more water. So I'm like, really? And then his vehicle almost choked out from all the water he got. And a thought to your comment there, Michael. Well, yeah, he would be upset. But I'm just going to say that gives these individuals that are against guns more ground to try to take them. It really does. I feel bad for everybody who was affected by the tragedy. But I believe 100% it was all wrong. It was handled wrong. It was done wrong. Everything was wrong about it. Alright? And the sad part being is, like I said, it gives people the rights to take guns away easier from people who obey the law. Because some of us do obey the law. And it just helps to make people suffer more. Whatever that just was. Some plants. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. So, I agree. Let's not go there. I have thoughts that come to it, and probably a lot of people that don't want to hear my opinion. All in all, though, as you see, magically I had a field made. Yeah. I decided to plant oats on it because, I mean, oats is not a bad thing. We're hanging into questionable ground. Oh, I agree. I mean, I believe everybody has opinions. I mean, some opinions are better than other opinions. I believe that everybody, for the most part, can be right. And I believe everybody can be wrong. I'm very open-minded on things. I really am. Really. Oh, man. But all in all... Oh, hold on. One, the keys are not comfortable. Two, I gotta try to make myself comfortable if I'm gonna sit here for a while, you know? So, let's just switch over. Oh, yeah. This vehicle. Yay! This vehicle. I've been doing a lot of work on the map while I haven't been on it, but I mean, I've been doing the work, but it's been over a few days, so if you know what I'm getting at. I've been really trying while handling other crap. There we go. Making things better. I would love to get a new microphone that'll pick up a little bit better. Anyways, if we aren't going there, I don't know if you can help me would be appreciated, but I can't get my FS19 to work on my new computer. It just won't as soon as it starts to load. So does that You're probably not gonna want to hear this, but have you tried to uninstall it and reinstall it? I mean, depending on how you have it, if you bought it through Steam or not, you know? When did you start early streaming? That early stream the other day was about, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning. But I'm not going to turn it into a habit. Oh, no. That's too much work. I don't get up early in the morning usually. But yeah, try uninstalling it and reinstalling it. I've noticed that even Steam has games that have issues with each other too. So I would be careful on what all gets installed, how it gets installed, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Does the RAM match right? I mean, you just gotta look at stuff like that too. Oh man. But this Saturday, we had severe flooding in the areas. One of the main roads around here got like shut down, and because of a bridge down in Pittsburgh, we're not sure if we can actually get materials to fix the bridge up here. Congratulations, you're graduating high school. That is awesome. I got another buddy who's graduating too. The wife is actually making a cake for him. I bought FS19 disc, and also I did try to uninstall it and reinstall it. Led to multiple times and literally no other games, plus it has more RAM than my old one did. Alright, so I'm trying to think of what it could be as a conflict. Maybe running Windows 11 versus running Windows 10, I believe, might be a conflict. Another thing is that could be a conflict is, man, I don't know. Does it allow you into the menu so you could turn down the settings and stuff? I mean, I really don't know. I'm just taking like wild stabs in the dark, you know what I'm saying? Because of, like, when I get a new computer, honestly, when I get a new computer, the first thing that leaves the computer, you know how they like always install Norton and stuff like that? That's the first thing that always leaves my computer. I get rid of it. I go to a place called cnet.com. And I pick up AVG because it's just preference on that, you know. But I pick up AVG and Malwarebytes. It's the first two things I ever install on a computer. I always get rid of all the Norton and stuff like that. It's been in the 60 and 70. Yeah, it's been kind of warm here too lately. But I mean, I uninstall that because I understand how much RAM that hits. And then I start watching, like, I'll pop the 3 finger salute, right? Control Alt Delete. You give it that 3-finger salute, and then you click on Task Manager, and I bring up Task Manager, and as I'm doing things on the computer, what I do is I watch, what is it called? I watch some of the little monitoring devices for monitoring all my different things on there. Anything from the RAM, I'll monitor that. I monitor my CPU usage, my GPU usage, and I just monitor that right through there. And as I'm monitoring that, I just try to get a feel for how the computer reacts to everything. And then I start keeling over programs that I don't need. I believe that those are some of the biggest problems. They don't make computers very well for gaming. They make computers for like office work. So unless you buy an actual gaming computer, you'll know what I'm saying. But yeah, like I said, I keel over like 90% of the crap on the computer. And then I start learning what I can and can't have and start running it as my own. But yeah, like I said, try seeing what all is running, because something that will crash out games like no tomorrow is an overusage of RAM. And if you got like 3 different things trying to like run RAM, like massive amounts of RAM and stuff all at once, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I keel over Norton. I hate Norton. It was cool when it first came out, but now they have it where it's programmed into like everything of a computer. And since it takes up too much room and too much work in the computer, I want nothing to do with that crap. But I'm not a computer expert. I'm not a genius when it comes to computer programming or anything. It's just things that I do personally. But I do have my favorite little programs here and there, like everybody. I do have my little this and that's. When I open Task Manager, nothing is running. That's not like... No. If I was not on here right now, I would do it myself, and there is. That's odd that nothing is showing up. Because your computer starts out with like 15 things that have to run. Or you wouldn't have Windows. Windows has to be running for you to be on Windows. You know what I'm saying? But also, I don't have Windows 11. My dad was telling me about this one guy that he used to work with, and he's like, Windows 7 is the best thing, man. Windows 7. I'm like, no. I run Windows 10 and just shut off a bunch of crap I don't need and get an overpowered computer. Gaming is so much easier. He's like, well, this guy that I know is like big into gaming. And I'm like, oh, well, I wish that you still knew him. He's like, why is that? I'd ask him for his YouTube. Yeah. But I like Chrome. Huh. It just might be that they never really made an actual update to link FS19 and Windows 11. You know what I'm saying? Because all games are programmed to work with what is current, if that makes sense. And FS19, there was like no Windows 11 when that came out, or they weren't even really planning on it, I don't think, when that came out. So that might be the issue right there, if that makes sense. It's just a thought off the top of my head. Like I said, I haven't touched 11. I know nothing about it. So that would make me wonder, would my Fallout 4 work? Or would it crash? Dun dun dun. I'd prefer it if it would work. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So yeah, I understand. The programming to Windows. I mean, it's just, like I said, I'm not a computer programmer. I'm not ever wanting to try to be. I really don't get me wrong. Computer programmers are awesome. Just not my forte. Oh man, you like have 2 strokes to do. Quit being so damn difficult about it. I found out that I work with a dude that's like half nuts. I believe, anyhow. Kind of scares me in a way. Because his safety is kind of questionable. When he don't reply back to you when you're like, hey, I got vehicles coming, and he's like off in his own little world. It definitely makes it scary. B. Thought I left a tractor up here somewhere. Could have swore I did. Huh. Oh, there I left it. Knew I left it somewhere. Who doesn't work? Why not? Well, yeah, I know what you're getting at, but this dude's very questionable. And in my field of work, communication, I mean working as fire police, I preach it every time. Communication. My wife, I think, is getting sick of it. At work. I'm big about communication. I want people to know where I am. I want people to see me. And if they don't want to see me, I want them to see me anyhow. You know? Because it's part of my safety. My safety is you knowing where I am. So some of those days that I'm prancing around like a fool, I have a reason. And in my world, it's like fairly legit reason. I don't want to get hit today. Hey, getting hit means a possibility of getting hurt. I don't want to get hurt. Too much paperwork. You know? Instead of playing kickball like I was today with the family, I would be doing something else I probably wouldn't want to be doing. And I mean, like, when's the last time any of y'all had to like lay down and pee into a jug while strapped to a backboard? I have. It's not very pleasant. Cause you're like in the ER all like laid down on a backboard and everything, and they're like, oh yeah, here's a jug. You can't hold it. And you have some dude holding a jug and holding your junk saying, okay, go pee. You know how, like, uncomfortable that makes you feel? He's like, oh, don't worry, you're the 15th person. Oh, Yeah, I've had it happen. Don't want it again. Off topic, but wheel tracks on the map. Well, the wheel tracks are really wide on the map because the dude made them. Actually, what I've come to the conclusion on for the wheel tracks being so wide on the map, alright, let me get down here. I'm gonna get down here in like the poorest way imaginable by just throwing myself off a cliff. So when the AI takes over, the AI will actually just drive down one side like this. You know what I'm saying? And then the AI, when coming back, drives up one side. So it's like the little yellow line in the middle for a divider. That's all I came down to a conclusion of. It is a divider. Best answer. Maybe not the correctest answer, but best answer. I need to like move all those, I really do. Alright. So if I come down here and stop here and hit this. Oh. Not good. Definitely not good. I gotta come all the way over here and do it. X. There we go. That's a little bit better. And now since I'm on here, hit V. Hit B. I understand the reason. Also, what happened to No Man's Land streams? Okay, so No Man's Land It was an awesome map. And I was saving it. And saving it. And saving it. And then I had it on and I paused it and went away for the night. And my computer said, restart time. And my computer restarted. And it took all of my work that I just did on planting my fields and everything and making everything all so pretty and everything like that and turned them all into grass except for the starter field. You remember the little starter field that was like right in front of the house? Yes, it took all my fields and turned them into grass fields except for that one. And it turned that one to withered potatoes. So my anger kicked in, and my anger said, no, I don't think so. And when that came in, it became a large issue, and I said, I will just switch maps. It's about that time anyhow. So I said, forget it, and I switched maps instead of being angry at it. Just switch it. Problem solved, right? I mean, why fight with something if you don't need to? There's no reason to fight. Something makes me upset? I'll go somewhere else, I will not let a computer run my life. Oh, good. Also, I realized the map. Yeah. You're kind of dumb now. Well, now you see how I feel on a day-to-day basis with a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's very common for me to be like, It's very common for me to be like, yeah, I don't feel right. I kind of feel stupid right now. Yeah, that's how I feel most days. Ooh, this is looking good, ain't it? See how nice that was looking? How did it push that out of there? You know what? Let's just move it over to here. Good. B. Reverse. Move it over a little bit. Move this over a little bit. And higher. Higher. There we go. I knew I'd find it somewhere. Oh, this is gonna look nice. I'm just trying to make this as nice as possible to make it as easy as possible for when I pick up. See? Boom. Now the car is going to run him over. What did I just say? The wife's giving me this look. Tractor's not running right. Wife's giving me weird looks. You're gonna run. Oh, you want me to run over the dog? Oh. Well, I bet you she wouldn't sit there anymore now, would she? Whichever. Yes. I hate the traffic on this map, but I need to have something. Wait. Judging what? The wife judges me every day. Trust me. I'm so far lost. You see, you're like 20 seconds behind me, so I feel kind of lost. Hey everybody, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do. It kind of helps out the channel, so I make a couple more videos. I try to make as many as possible. Yeah, well, the dog is like right behind me, like underneath my chair type deal. I don't know. I don't have the smartest dog. Trust me. And she said that if I back up in the chair too quick, I'm gonna run the dog over. Yeah, like I said, my dog is definitely not the smartest. Alright now, dude. You gotta do this turn right. And please don't wipe out the sign. It's the last thing I want. A wiped out sign on my conscience. What'd you do today? Oh, I watched my tractor wipe out a sign. Oh, speaking of tractors on fields and everything. So a buddy from work came over to my parents, as me and him previously discussed. And he has started plowing up the area. Actually, he finished plowing it. He has like a 2-bottom. And he went over the area in like, I don't know, an hour. And then my parents are like, oh, let's have a conversation. And I'm like, oh, sure. That's because you're going to come on over to the house later like you do on every Wednesday. Wife and I is going to go to the fire department, and instead of us having a conversation after we get back, you're going to be like, meh, let's leave. So you want me to have the conversation now, I understand. And Mom's like, well, you don't have to be like that about it. I'm like, you like what, honest? Didn't think you raised a liar. Yeah, she wasn't sure what to say to that line. Kind of made her a little bit dumbfounded on it. So I'm kind of proud of myself. Oh, here we go. And here we go. Look how nice it's actually doing. When this wants to work, it can do a really good job. When it wants to. But when it don't want to, oh my god, it's just so many headaches. So many headaches. Kinda hurts deep down inside about all the headaches it gives. Yeah, now start lifting lift. Man, it flings crap all the time like that. It just don't spend the extra 2 seconds it needs to do its job right. Yes, it just needs that 2 seconds. You see, I wish that you could hire like really dumb workers or really smart workers, and the pay is different, you know. You pay for the experience, stuff like that. You have to give them that little bit of extra credit, money, whatever. Yeah, I think that would be kind of cool on here. Man, look at that. See how nice it's doing to that field? making everything a little bit easier. It actually does do a really good job at that, though. The AI has come, like, a really, you know what? Rehook. Come up here. I to unload, which is just that one little pallet over there. Awesome. Well, he's gonna play in that field. I'm gonna come around here and pick up all this. I is it? I think it's I. Is it I? R, refill. Do. Nobody ever said I was the smartest to remember everything. Oh, good. R. Try to reload this as many times as possible. Does a really good job, though. I'm happy with this. Now I get to spread some lime, you know, some love. And then fertilizer, you know, freedom seeds. See how much nicer this area is looking already? Kind of impressive. Maybe I should just, like, stop hitting everything. Good start for the day. Learn how to back up. You know, sad part? I actually do this in real life. I back up trailers and everything. I mean, I've been backing up trailers for years. But when it comes to this game, my whole Superman theory kicks in. Some days that you back up a trailer, you're Superman. Other days you wish you can. Whenever I play this game, it's I wish I can. Luckily, I don't play the game like I drive in real life. Maybe that's as far as it'll go. You know? Now twist. Twist. Awesome. Hey, at least I'm gonna get it over there. That's the main part. I'm gonna get it over there. Ah, you missed me. Huh. You've completed your task. You are such a liar. He can barely even pull this trailer up this hill. Sad but true. Alright, now since you think that you completed something that you've never completed, let's try it. H. Oh, I guess you really didn't complete it now, did you? You just think that you know what you're talking about. Or you could get... Okay. For workers... You know, back in like 17 and 15, stuff like that, you know how many hours I would spend doing courseplay? I'm not kidding. I would spend hours and hours doing every course to every single field in the game. And then, for like, if you've ever heard of him, Dashnet, for his, I also had courses set up that they would like go over to the pizza shop and get all the stuff for the pizza shop. Then something else would be like delivering all this stuff from here to here to here to here. And then it delivers to the pizza shop. After it gets like delivered to the pizza shop, it would take all this other stuff, well, all these other pizzas and everything, and deliver them to different places on the map. Then it would come back to, you know, these other places and deliver all these other goods and all this back and forth. And that's after it all delivers everything to like a primary warehouse. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I had courses set up like you wouldn't believe. Like, I'd set up a full course play, and it would be able, I'd have a tractor, like, do the whole field, planting the field, stuff like that. Do everything that it needs to do in the field, then delivery would be back to my farm. And then from my farm, it would use that as, like, a main stockpile place. And then from the farm, it would just take it and start delivering it to all these extra places that needs, like, all this stuff. And what it would be is I would make like multiple stops on one course where pick up and drop off and all that. So like once a season or whatever, once a year, whoever wants to put it however you want for a time scale, it would deliver everything and drop everything off like it needs to. And it would do all of the work like it needs to. And one tractor might make 4 stops, 5 stops between loading and unloading. And after, I would just take multiple different courses and stack it on. Oh yeah, it starts to become a little bit, what would be a good word? Hectic? Hectic would be a really good word. Because I could let one guy go and set his speed for whatever, and let one guy go, and it would take him like an hour to run his entire course. And if you know anything about Dashnet and how big his maps are, oh yeah. Yeah. You start to see the reality behind it all. And by seeing all that reality, it's just, like I said, a completely different story. I think it's taken me a few days on some of them. But the dude who originally made Courseplay, I was told that he got paid off by some company to not do it anymore for Farming Simulator. They wanted him for cattle and crops or something like that, and not Farming Simulator. But I mean, each person actually makes so many improvements to how people think about the game. Because like real farming, there are so many ways to actually do it in reality. It's mind-boggling. There is no actual way to say, hey, this is the only way to farm your fields. If you don't do it like this, it will never work. You can't say that when it comes to farming. You know? Because when it comes to the whole farming aspect, it's like, let your mind go with it. There is so much behind it. V. That's one thing I do like about farming. I mean, there is like good things and bad things, whatever. There's good points and bad points, whatnot. But to actually do farming, there's so many ways to do it. And then it's like you listen to like these old timers, as I will call them, and you see how their point of view is versus modern day farming, and you see how many changes have been made to the whole system, you know? Farming is like no longer what it used to be. Farming is this, it's, I don't even know how to really explain it. It's kind of like a sport nowadays. If you really look into it, it makes sense to call it almost a sport. Because of all the adaptive, like everything, adaptations. That'd be a good way to put it. Yeah, it's almost like a sport. It's really, really amazing. Alright. So now to shut it off and put it away. Here we go. Take this up here. Drop it off. Right in the way of everything. Yep, because that's just how I have to do things. Now I'm back into here. Click. Oh, I think I'll probably be getting off after I like fill this trailer, so. Because now I'm like showing how all the field works and everything. How nice my fields work out. Yes, I've spent so much time doing them. Ooh, I actually have silage on here, don't I? I do. So this trailer's actually gonna be worth some money, ain't it? Yes, it is. Alright. Jump out of this one. Jump into this one. Drop that. Pull away and go grab that trailer down there. Now back up to it. B. I think it's already in position. Alright. I should be able to just drop off bales next to it and it should start like grabbing them. Down, turn it on. And go gadget like bale picker upper thingy mabob machine. Look how nice this works out though. Boom. Make a quick stop, let it drop it into the back. Then it's gonna realize, hey, this ain't grass, or hey, I can't like do anything with it. So you pick up the second one. Yeah, that's how fast this works too. Shut that off. Because that part's no longer needed. And then it's like, I do want to keep these all the same size for now. Trust me, it makes things more sensible. And why? Really? Really? It's not even picking them up and it's the same size? Oh, there it goes. They just weren't close enough. There they go. Good. Whew, I was worried. Alright, now that I'm not like panic attack mode, let's go get some more. I mean, as soon as I can get them all on and get this field done, I'm gonna start like probably plowing it again, because then well, maybe, I don't know. Do I want to use the weeder or not? B. I did buy a weeder to use it, so I might as well use it. Because I never used the weeder in the last map. Alright. So maybe I'll just like sit back and cultivate for a minute. Ooh. I might not even get all this done because I see that's going to take quite a while to do. But now we see that what I'll be doing here, that's awesome news. Okay, yeah, you're done. Alright, let's get down to the bottom down here. I guess I gotta be like right up close to him, don't I? Why? Oh, there we go. That worked out nice, didn't it? But you know what? It's getting to that time. I know, trust me. I wasn't on here very long like I usually am. I know, but I got work and everything, so I know. So it's getting to that time it usually does. So as I say every night, have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, have a good whatever it is when you're watching this video. Have fun, be safe, please like and subscribe to my videos, and I will talk to you